Hey guys, it's Chris, and today is October 31st. Today is, drum roll, today is my birthday. Yes, and we just boarded the Jewel of the Seas today. My husband, myself, and my sister, and we're going to do an 8-night sailing from Port Everglades here in Fort Lauderdale all the way to San Juan, Puerto Rico. So after that 8-night sailing, we'll get a hotel for one night, and then we'll jump on the Brilliance of the Seas, and we'll do a 7-night sailing there as well. And yeah, so my whole purpose here today is to let you guys, someone asked a question, and they asked me what was my favorite ship, and I couldn't answer because I didn't have a favorite yet. And still I don't have a favorite because we're still experiencing the different ships, even though they're the same class of ship, some of them, then some of them are different. They're just different, and so I haven't narrowed it down to just one. But what we do is, if you don't know, my husband and I, we collect the various ship models. So anytime we're on a sailing, if they sell ship models, we get a ship model for each sailing that we're on. If it's a repeat ship, we don't get a second ship model. But sometimes we'll have to do a repeat sailing in order to try and get the ship model if it's out of stock or something. That has happened a couple of times, like the Independence. I think we sold that 3 times, and then I think we sailed the Allure 7 times. But the first 3 weeks we sailed Allure, we weren't collecting the ships. It was only after that we started collecting. So the next 2 weeks we did Allure again. They did not have that ship model. And then another, maybe a year or 2 years later, we did another 2 weeks on the Allure of the Seas, and they still didn't have the ship model. So my sister actually went on one sailing, and they did have the ship model on the sailing that she went on. So she gratefully picked that up for us, and we're thankful for that. So we don't have to do the Allure again in order to get the ship models. But we sail every ship. We don't just ask others to get ships for us. If we don't have a ship, is because they didn't have it, or we've never sailed on it, so we're not trying to get it unless we've sailed on it maybe once or at least twice. We trying to get those ship models. So that's what we're doing, and I'll insert a little clip so you can see what the ship models look like if you haven't seen them before. And let me know in the comments, what do you guys collect when you go on cruises? I know we cruise often, but just let me know what you collect. And but that's what we collect, is the ship models. And like I said, I'll insert clips so you can see that. But yeah, it's going to be a beautiful sailing. We're grateful, and I think we have like 4 more, maybe 5 more older ships that we have to get the ship models for, which we do have them booked. So by the end of next year, God's will, we'll be moving on to, we'll do the Icon in 2026. Right now, it's just not on our radar. We're trying to get the older ships out of the way, before they go out of commission. So we know the Icon is going to be there. So we're doing the older ships right now. This is a beautiful vessel, though. This is, again, the Jewel of the Seas. It's a very nice, this junior suite is a very nice size room. The balcony is nice. We did eat at the Windjammer today just for lunch, because when we first got on board, and it was really tasty. I will say that it's been really tasty. Yeah, and the balcony, it's a nice size balcony. Although they say it's an obstructed view, it is it's nice. I mean, you still have plenty of light out there and everything. I just have a little space where there's like a awning kind of covering up the corner, which is perfectly fine if you don't want to be in the sun. You can just move your lounge chair, your chair back away from the sun, and you'll have plenty of shade there, which is perfect for us. So we don't mind that part of it being obstructed. So. But yeah, that's what we're here for. I'm gonna get that ship model, and I'll let you guys see too if I get that ship, because I didn't peep through the window today to see if they actually had them in stock, so I don't know. So we'll be surprised together. So prayerfully they do have that ship model. And although it's a nice ship, we don't have to sail the Jewel of the Seas again, unless we just absolutely want to. And hopefully we get that one on the Brilliance of the Seas next week too. So, but that's it. So in the meantime and in between time, I do not have a favorite ship just yet. Stay tuned. I'm sure I'll find one. And but yeah, I'll see you around the ship. It was pretty busy down there, so that's why I didn't film while I was down there. But yeah, I got my ship model, so we do not have to come back on Jewel of the Seas.